Let's take a look at mentors. A mentor is someone who takes on the role of a trusted advisor, supporter, teacher, and wise counsel to another person. A mentor adopts a primarily selfless role in supporting learning, development, and ultimate success of another person. Though mentors often benefit in some way from the relationship, these benefits are usually indirect and not the main motivation for mentoring. Mentoring is most effective when focused clearly on the needs, goals, and challenges of the person being mentored, often referred to as the mentee. The term mentor indicates a relationship of support, help, and guidance given from a wise elder to a younger, less experienced person. This idea can be seen in relationships both inside and outside the workplace. There are countless benefits available in becoming a mentor, many unforeseen and unexpected. Mentoring people can be challenging, fulfilling, gratifying, annoying, frustrating, impossible, and fun, all in the same relationship. Reasons that you might consider mentoring include to affirm or confirm the value of your experience by exploring and sharing it with someone else. To further clarify what you know by distilling and simplifying your experience in learning. To help another person grow and succeed, and gain a sense of satisfaction from doing that. To be challenged in a positive way by adapting your ideas or views to someone else's situations or developing greater empathy. To have a sense of giving something back, perhaps by sharing experience gained over your career. To increase your focus on developing others as a useful addition to your management skills. Reasons for seeking a mentor are both personal and professional. An individual may want a mentor for one or more of these reasons. They feel they lack experience, contact, or awareness in a specific area or situation. They feel something is missing from what they know, what they do, or how they think, and they want to learn from someone they feel can help them bridge a gap. They want to mature and develop themselves to be able to operate in a work environment or stay balanced and self-confident. They've reached some kind of barrier or roadblock and feel they need more individualized relationships with someone who has direct experience in their type of situation. They feel they would benefit from an open, trusting relationship with someone they can look up to. When we attempt to define the mentor role only by behavior, we get confused by potential contradictions. For example, if a mentor is supposed to give advice, does that mean that they don't help another person to think for themselves? How much help is too much help? It's useful to explore the concept of a mentor by returning to the original archetype. The source of the concept can give you a stronger sense of what the role might mean for you. When your understanding is guided by the original concept, such as a mentor shares wisdom to foster learning and progress, then how you express that becomes a question of personal choice. It might include giving clear advice, or it might be expressed by telling stories or even jokes. Mentoring has been used for many years to mature and develop individuals, and the use of mentoring continues to grow. Mentoring is seen as a way of nurturing talent and also a way to develop the skills of people who are mentoring others. Here are just a few of the reasons why organizations encourage mentoring. To develop people in specific areas like leadership, working cross-culturally, commercial experience, and so on. To support people in a new role or transitioning to a new situation. To nurture and foster talent by broadening people's knowledge and understanding. To position individuals to succeed in key parts of the relationship or succession planning process in an organization. To help individuals through a challenging period like returning to work after absence. To provide developmental and learning for individuals in the absence of other coaching or training options. There are potential similarities and differences between mentoring, coaching, and training. Mentoring is delivered by someone with a relevant set of skills, experience, and perspectives, where the mentor is mostly interested in the person and the content of conversation. The mentee is expected to be responsible for their own learning. However, there may be a shared sense of responsibility depending on the nature of the individual mentor. Coaching is delivered by someone with training in how to coach others. to use the skills of listening, questioning, and facilitation to assist people to think and act for themselves. A coach focuses on the process of coaching conversations, in addition to the person and their situation. The coachee is encouraged to be responsible for their own learning, but the coach will normally be evaluated on their effectiveness. Training is delivered to individuals and groups by someone with the ability to deliver training and also with theory and knowledge of the topic on which they're delivering the training. Effective trainers understand different approaches to encouraging learning and development and will be creative with those. For example, blending group work with individual exercises, or knowing how to maintain energy, engagement, and interest. Responsibility for the transfer of learning begins with the trainer, who's expected to design and deliver effective training. This responsibility later becomes shared with the learner as they're expected to engage with the training process. Organizations might use mentoring where their resources do not stretch to another solution. When the organization has a specific agenda for mentoring, this can dilute the integrity of the mentor role. Perhaps the organization would like the mentor to improve the performance of the mentee. This revised role, where the mentor is given objectives related to performance and results, leans more towards the intentions of managing or coaching. This is because responsibility and accountability have shifted from the mentee to the mentor. Remember also that a mentor is not responsible or accountable for performance of an individual. This is something a manager is focused on. A dilution or reshaping of the pure mentor role can be appropriate in some situations. Sometimes mentoring is not the best solution, depending on the situation and what's needed. Some attributes of mentoring are simple to distinguish. For instance, it's a one-on-one relationship focused on developmental needs of a less experienced person. You'll also notice that other principles are less clear-cut, like what does help mean in the context of a mentor relationship, or how involved should I be in a mentee's situation? A mentor should consider these questions when deciding what type of help is appropriate. For example, in some situations, help like offering a book on how to deal well with job interviews may be appropriate, whereas offering to help write their resume may not. The mentor role should be unattached to a specific agenda, as responsibility for progress remains with the mentee.